today I'm going to be reviewing a couple of things. We're going to be reviewing the loose finishing powder from Maybelline Fit Me. Hopefully that's my color. I'm going to also be reviewing the eye MAKIAGE concealer and foundation. I used it once already, but I used it with a brush and I didn't like the way it came out. So let's see how this works this time. We're also going to be reviewing the Kevyn Aucoin mascara that I got in my BoxyCharm. The e.l.f. primer. Let's see. We're going to be reviewing the chocolate gold Too Faced bronzer. The NYX Sweet Cheeks Glow Effect. And this is the glow effect, the shimmer. And we're going to be doing the Pixi On The Glow blush. We're not going to put this as a blush. We're going to use this for the lips. So we have this. And then I'm going to be reviewing the Manny MUA brush set. So I got the entire brush set. It was on sale for like $58. So I got that. I already used it once, but I did not do a review on it. So I'm going to be going in with the MORPHE 18F Talking Flirty palette. And I'm just showing you what I'm going to put on my lips. So I'm going to be going in with the Pixi Brow Tamer. Please excuse my eyebrows. Quarantine. But I just want my eyebrows to stay still in check. So I'm just going to put this on. And use my other brush. I call it the brow brush. It's called something else. The Angle Liner Splowy brush. This is from the Manny MUA collection. Next, I'm going to be going in with the e.l.f. Puff Puff Primer to prime my face. And it dries pretty quick once you put it on. Now I'm going to be priming my eyebrows with the MAC PREP+PRIME 24-Hour Extend Eye Base. Now we're going to be going into the Morphe palette, Talking Flirty 18F. So we're going to be going in with the oval shadow brush with the color Cheeky. We're going to be using the color Cheeky as a background to kind of lighten up. They use it as a base. I call it a base. People call it a base. going in with the tapered blender brush, and I'm going to be using the color Got Moves, and we're going to go into the crease and the edge of the eyelid. The crease of the lid and the edge of the eyelid. So I decide to go in with the large round blender brush because I want to blend out the colors and blend them together. I mean, that's how I did it. I'm not a professional. I'm just telling you the way I did it, just to blend both colors together. So now I'm going to be going in with the oval shadow brush. I use it as a smudger, which allows me to put the color in real good. So we're going to be using the color Charming, which is like a peachish pinkish color. So now I'm going to be using the taper blender brush to infuse the glittery and matte color just a little bit to kind of make it look like one, because I want to make it look like one, and do that to the other side as well. I'm going to be using my Morphe spray to kind of set my eyelids. So I'm going to be going in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Base. And this base is just to put on your eyes to kind of nourish them and also set it so that when you put the mascara. So now I'm going to go in with the Kevyn Aucoin mascara to make my eyelashes voluminous. Now I'm going to be going in with the eyelash curler. So you want to make sure that your eyelashes aren't sticking straight out, that they have to be curled. Now I'm going to be going in with my foundation, the e.l.f. MAKIAGE in the color 060. For me, blending helps the product, you know, stick onto the skin more. When I had the brush, it left me streaks. So, you know, I'm going to take this makeup and the foundation and put it all over the face. Make sure you get in the little creases everywhere. Sorry that the mirror is in front of the camera. So I'm going to be using the concealer. 3.5 is my color. And, you know, you put the concealer where the concealer belongs. Underneath the eyes, on the nose, in the cupid's bow, on the chin, and in the middle. You go down the barrel of your nose, and you also do it in the middle, in between your eyebrows. So I did try to use the angled concealer brush to see if I could blend the concealer out a little more. But, you know, I already had the mascara on, so it made it a little more difficult. But I tried. So I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Light 15 is my color, and I'm going to be using the under eye bullet brush, and this is to set the concealer. You're going to go everywhere you put the concealer. So it's the bridge of your nose, your cupid's bow, on your chin, your forehead, and underneath your eyes. So I'm going to be using the pencil brush and using the OFRA highlighter to highlight the corners, the inner corners of my eyes. And it's very brightening, that highlighter, so you don't need to use much, even though I go in a little overboard. So now I'm going back in with my bullet brush and I'm removing well, not removing, but kind of blending out the loose powder that's supposed to set the concealer. So I'm using my Fenty MOCHA in the color Mocha. It's a bronzer. And I'm going in with my liner to kind of outline my nose. Now, I didn't do a great job, but it's all right. So I'm using the angled brush to contour, And you see how dark that came out? So I had to buff it. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold, which has a little shimmer in it. But all you have to do is use your blender brush and you can easily fade that out. And you see how I used that brush? Then I went in with a different brush because I didn't see it fading out the way I wanted to. So I continued to bronze up there because it was kind of light. I'm going to go in with my sponge because I need to lighten up that bronzer. I just feel it's too dark for my fair complexion. So I do lighten it up with that in case you guys, you know, see that it's too dark. You just continue pressing on it until it lightens up. And as you can see, it lightened up. So we're going in with the Sweet Cheeks NYX Glow. And this is my blush. I'm going to be putting it on my cheeks, obviously. I guess to me, I thought the blush was a little dark, so I went in with the little sponge to kind of lighten it out. Going in with my highlighter brush, and that same highlighter that I used for my inner corners, I'm going to use it to highlight my cheekbones. With the same highlight, I'm going to highlight the sides of my forehead, the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow, my chin, and my middle of my forehead. Now I'm going in with my Loreal matte crayon, and I'm just going to put it on my lips as a base. And then I'm going to be going in with the Pixi to kind of make it a little more glossy, but it just didn't work out. final touch, I'm going to be using my Morphe mattifying setting spray. And guys, we are done. Fix the hair. Looking fabulous. So guys, makeup is the way you want it. I thought I was the shit. Yes, I did. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Alright guys, so I did my video and I do overvoice because I can speed up the video and it's much shorter instead of you sitting there and watching me put on the makeup. So this was the finished product and I'm pretty happy because I was nervous to do it on camera, but it came out pretty good. Excuse my eyebrows because we in quarantine. Alright. I wanted to talk about the Manny MUA brushes. And I think they're great brushes. I didn't have an issue, no things falling out from the brushes, no bristles falling out. They work all in pretty good. I think I have to get more adjusted to the brushes, but majority of it, I know like what to do. Like lightening up the blush. If you see that it gets a little darker, you see I tap it with the sponge to kind of lighten it up because I didn't want it too dark. And also with the bronzer, if it's too dark, I'm gonna lighten it up with the, the beauty sponge. But overall, I like the Manny MUA brushes and I think they're great. I paid $58. With tax, it was like 60 something, but it was on sale because usually they're $78. I don't think they're on sale anymore, but I'm pretty satisfied overall. I don't feel like the Kevin Aucoin mascara is heavy. I think it's pretty good. I think it goes on pretty good. What I should have did was wait till I put up all my makeup to then put the mascara on. I did it the opposite way. Lesson learned. We'll do it another time. I think the overall primer is great. It works well with foundation. You're supposed to put this primer on before you put a makeup on. So definitely, the fit, I think it did pretty good. I do have lines underneath naturally under my eyes. So overall, I think it didn't increase as much. I have something under right here, but you got to use the product several times to see like if you're really going to enjoy it, if it's really going to be for you, because you see it on other YouTubers doesn't mean that it's for you. But overall, my face looks good. I wanted like a matte look. I did want the little shimmer, but I didn't want a glossy look. So I did, want the matte look. The bronzer is not too shimmery. I saw Manny MUA complaining about the bronzer. He wasn't too happy because he doesn't like shimmery bronzers. He likes matte bronzers. I think the foundation that I use and the concealer is better off using with a sponge, not with the brush. I used it with the brush, horrible with the brush. I like it with a sponge. Everybody has the right to their opinion. This is the e.l.f. MAKIAGE. This is pretty pricey for both of these items together. I even have the primer. I didn't use the primer this time because I used the e.l.f. primer. But, e.l.f. makes certain things that are pretty good and certain things that are not good. Like that eyeshadow, I don't think is great. Their brushes, I don't think is great either. But that's my opinion. The MAC Prime, Eyelid Prime, I love this. I think the eyeshadow goes on flawless. I say a lot, so get used to it. But I love this. So I try not to use it because this cost me $22. And honey, nobody want to pay $22 to get another one. So besides that, like I said, the Kevin Aucoin was great. Fenty's good. I like using her bronzer. I used it to contour my nose. I do have a bigger nose, like it's not extremely huge, but I tried to contour it a little bit, made it look a little awkward in the video, but my nose fits my face, honey. So anyway, and then this is the primer. I do have the mascara to this primer, but I wanted to use this primer for my eyes, and this is the Loreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Primer. So I like that. I like the way that was. These are drying, and I wanted this color, so I did this color with the Pixi blush, because you can use this for the cheeks and the lips. So I think they went well together. Overall, it's a little matting. I think it's okay. but I might have to put a little more. A little more. I am pretty satisfied with everything that I used. The bronzer, it's pretty dark, so you have to be very careful how you put this, especially if you're fair skin like me, like really fair skin. Manny MUA is like, he like a ghost. His skin complexion is more. So, you know, this one, I think it's pretty good. You just can't use that much. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that was all the products. And yes, I used my mattifying Morphe spray, and I used my Talking Flirty palette from Morphe as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy your video.